Hello. Welcome back to school, everyone. It feels like it has been. How do I get rid of this badges thing, man? How do I get rid of that? Anyone know how to get rid of that badges thing? I really would like to get rid of that. Hi, everyone. I am John. Hello. Welcome back. We're doing Don't Sweat the Lego Technique. I'm John with Back to Brick. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. Really appreciate it. I'm trying out a new tripod tonight, so bear with me. I hope it works okay. Hello. Welcome in. Hi. Hello, Adnan. Dude, your new Abby is messing me up. It's messing me up. I don't recognize it when I see it, but I love your sig fig. Hello, everyone. Hello, Lena. Hello, Brandon. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. We're back to school, and we're going back to school with Rick Brickham tonight. It's fantastic. Don't Sweat the Lego Technique. Hello, Lunch and Nerd. That's right. It's been what, 2.5, 3 weeks. It feels, yeah, buddy. I love your sig fig. It's awesome. Adnan, by the way, he's going to be here tomorrow night teaching us stuff. He's the guy that made my logo, which blew my mind. And then he also, here, that's my logo right there. I'm Blockhead 23, by the way. John, Back to Brick. This is me. Hi. Welcome. Yay, Rick Brickham. That's what I'm excited for as well. Thank you, everyone, for popping in. It is Don't Sweat the Lego Technique Series 2. If anyone knows how to get rid of that banner thing down in the bottom that is asking for money and stuff, let me know, because I'd like to get rid of it. Hey, what's up, Eric? How's it going, buddy? Hey, John, how's it going? Welcome. Thank you guys for coming in. The screen is even further away from me now. I did a little rearranging in the room today. I did a little pre-call today with Matthias over in Austria. We chatted about his setup for Thursday, and it's looking super dope. But if anyone knows how to get rid of that badges thing, what's up, John? If anyone knows how to get rid of that badges thing down the bottom, please let me know. I don't know how to get rid of it. It's stupid, and I don't want it. So you cannot see it? Okay, cool. Then I don't care about it. If you can't see it, then I don't care about it. So let me give you a quick rundown for those of you that are new to Don't Sweat the Lego Technique and to Back to Brick and me. Hi. Cannot see the banner? Only me. Okay, good. Then never mind. Dismiss what I am saying. Because it's not going to go very well for what we're trying to do here. It's in fact going the complete opposite direction of what I was trying to achieve yesterday. So anyways, Back to Brick is a Lego podcast, and you're here. Thank you so much for joining. Garrett does a phenomenal job. He does a weekly podcast where he interviews people in the Lego world, the Lego industry, and then he does the Bricking News on Friday. So please make sure to check out the podcast, subscribe, download, listen. We have fantastic guests. A lot of the guests are actually in. Some of them are in here right now, and a lot of them you've heard before, so it's fantastic. We're really having a lot of fun with it, and I'm very appreciative to be a part of it. Hello, Pinky Figure, what's up? So what is Don't Sweat the Lego Technique? Well, it's me ripping off an 80s hip-hop song is what it is. Hello. I love 80s hip-hop. Eric B. and Rakim specifically, they have a song called Don't Sweat the Technique. Now I'm saying that on purpose. I'm okay with that. But they have a song called Don't Sweat the Technique, and it's a great song. I love it, and it got me to thinking because I ask these people all the time, these random builders around the world, I've asked them in private chats, about their techniques and how I can steal ideas and this, that, and the other, or whatever. And they have been very nice to me and have shared that. And then I decided, okay, well, I think there's probably more people out there in the world that have similar ideas, that want to know a little bit deeper about these builds and from these builders, and maybe want to learn a little bit deeper about their techniques. So here we are. Don't Sweat the Lego Technique. Boom. We combine those things, learning about the technique and not worrying about it, because we're going to hear and listen about it right here, and we're going to learn about it. It's going to be great. Love it. We did a fantastic time. Had a fantastic time in Series 1. For those of you that hung out Series 1, it was amazing. I can't even begin to tell you how much fun I had. Every episode was a treat. I could list off all the names, but we're talking about Series 2 here. We got names we got to talk about here on Series 2. Tonight we got Rick Brickham, right? Right there is Monday. UVUPV. That's Adnan. Boom. That's Tuesday. That's Monday. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. my time. Yeah, Monday, 8 a.m. Huh. So some of you not gonna be awake. Some of you gonna be at work. Some of you are gonna be on the other side of the world watching it live. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be 11 o'clock his time. So Eastern, 11, 8 a.m. here, right? Pacific. So Tuesday, we got Billy, Bricks and Banter podcast, also from his minifigure customs. Oh, they are a treat. He is going to be Tuesdays, and that is going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So you guys can just, watch us while you eat. I don't know, on the East Coast, whatever. Then Kate is going to be with us on Wednesdays. She's in my time zone. Kelly Bartlett was in my time zone last series, so that was very helpful. It made it easy to schedule things. So, yeah. She's going to be 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and she's going to go over her mosaics with us. And if you have not seen Brick Huntress's mosaics, go check them out. They're brilliant. Hey, what's up, Aubrey? Aubrey taught me how to Twitch today. I didn't even see you come in. I saw her on Twitch today. First time ever on Twitch. Yeah, I have a Twitch channel now. Oh boy, I haven't tried it yet. I'll learn maybe. I'm gonna ask her a lot of questions too, kind of like I just did all this stuff. So then Thursday we got Matthias. I mentioned him earlier. He's out in Austria. He's gonna be at 2 p.m. and for him it's gonna be like 11 p.m. So I told him we didn't have to do it that late. He said he was totally fine with it. We're going with it. And he is going to teach us studio. Check it out. So, studio, Bricklink has studio design program. If you're interested in that, I suggest right now, not right this instant, but downloading it to your PC because he is going to make it interactive. He's going to welcome you into the build process with him on Studio. It's so cool. He walked me through a little bit of it today. I'm a bit of a newbie on the brick on Studio. I mean I've tooled around on it quite a bit, but I don't have the comfort that I would like in it. But Matthias has a great amount of comfort in it, and he's going to walk us through it from beginning to end. So if you I don't promise. It's better than what I got right now, right? So thank you, Aubrey. So he's gonna actually have it interactive. So you have your studio program open and you can build with us, right? Awesome. And he showed me how he's gonna have the camera set up right on the screen. He's gonna check. We did a kind of little mini dry run today. It was awesome. It was great. Hey Emily, what's up? I saw you pop in here. So that's gonna be great. That's Matthias, and he's the guy that does all the where's Rick? He's coming. He's up. He knew there was gonna be an entry. So Matthias he does all those micro builds. He won Tiny Masters last season, which was awesome. Hey Andre, what's up? What's up, G? So he's gonna be Thursdays. That is 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 11 p.m. in Austria and a lot of other parts of Europe as well. So that's cool. And then Friday, we're going back to Australia. We were there series 1. We were there with Rowan, and it was they were amazing. They were amazing episodes. I remember one of the episodes he said it was like, oh, this one will be 30, 45 minutes. No problem. 30, 40 minutes. This one I think I've got. Hey, Andre, I hope you're doing well on your AT-AT, buddy. And it went hour and 45, so it's okay. Mom and Dad didn't come and shut off the internet. We were all good to go. What's up, JT Wright? How you doing, buddy? So we're gonna go back down to Australia, and we're gonna chat with Fleur. She just got done with Brickvention. Fleur Watkins. Anyone hear of her? Oh, yeah. Her MOCs are beautiful, and not only are her MOCs beautiful, she's a fantastic human being. And on top of that, she was on a show called Lego Masters. She did that. Aussies are pretty awesome. In fact, I said to her earlier, hey, this is really cool, bro. Hey, thanks. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Julio. Hey, what's up, buddy? We chatted earlier. Oh yeah, going well on the AT-AT. So, I'm not gonna do too much on the comments here because I get caught up and then Rick's gonna be waiting and we're not gonna do our episode. So, it's been a while. We've been away. I'm getting you warmed up. Hello, Jane Doe. What's up? So, Fleur Watkins, she's going to go from from Mocker to Masters. She's going to teach us that process. This one's going to get you, all right? It's Friday mornings, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Pacific. Pacific. 7 a.m. Eastern. So when you're getting ready for work, you can watch us. How about that? And then in Australia, it's whatever time it is there in Australia. I'm not doing that again. I already messed that one up once. I learned my lesson. Maybe. Hey, Lewis, what's up? So and then Saturday, last but not least, Saturday, we've got Alex. I am going to be calling him Alex from now on. Adnan, okay? I will be calling him Alex because there are 2 ADs in this series. That was not intentionally done, and it mixes me up. And Adnan, someone made me aware of it yesterday on a live stream, and it got in my head, and now I'm like Chuck Knobloch, and I can't throw the baseball. So I have to think about it too hard. So it's Alex. We're talking, and his name's Alex. So I call him Adwin because his page is Lego Adwin. But he did the Home Alone set, right? He did the Ideas Home Alone set. He's going to walk us through the beginning, where he came up with the idea, and then to when it became an idea set to where it's sitting right there, right behind me. Hey, there it is. He's going to walk us through that. And then he also just introduced the Polar Express set, and he's going to talk to us about that too. So pretty cool. Alrighty, everybody, are you ready? Finally, Rick, I know I said 5, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. It's 11. I apologize. First day of school. You're checking out the new shoes. Everyone's got the fresh, what are the Jenkos? You got the big wide pants jeans. Boom, 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 boom. Adwin is a lovely person. I cannot wait to chat with him. He was giving me a bit of a hard time earlier today. It was fantastic. Fantastic. All right, Rick, let's get him in here. I know people are waiting for you and I don't really have to do a warm up with Rick so much because we've done this before. Hey, what's up, Martin? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Hey, look. There he is. I knew you were going to do something.
Oh, John. Holy cow.
Hello, my friend.
I just kind of dozed off a little.
Hey, like I said, first day of school, you want to show off the new Jinkos. You got the Cavaricis, you got to show off all that.
Yep.
So,
wow.
Yeah, my mom took me school shopping. I had to show everything.
Right on.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I got a lot of light going on right now, so I'm just trying to find the right balance so that I don't look all washed out.
Did we just get called Rick and Morty? And I'm seeing We Want Rick. Man, I'm feeling, there's a lot of Rick love, which okay. Yeah, that's right. Hey, I'm Rick. Okay. You're already getting kicked out by Martin?
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
This is off to a roaring start.
Maybe that'll work. Okay, that looks.
So for those of you that are not familiar, Rick is a brilliant builder. First off, he's a great human being. It's a pleasure to know Rick. He's a friend of mine. I consider a good friend that I can chat with, and I can say personal things with to and from. And he's a good human being. So first off and foremost, that's where we start. He's a good human being.
Right back at you, John. Right back.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Secondly, go to his page and follow it, Rick Brickham, because he's a brilliant builder. He does these. Hello, JMV Drawer. What's up? He does these amazing builds, and I've been posting them all week. You can go on his page and see them. They're all amazing. And he does digital design. He does physical designs, and he also is the first person I ever did a live stream with. So thank you,
thanks,
Rick. And
thanks,
sorry, Instagram. It's never been the same.
You can thank me, everybody. Thank me.
We're seeing this thing all the time. We got to figure that out still. Oh my God. I did go on Twitch today. Mediocre human. I did go on Twitch today to try to figure that out a little bit, and Aubrey helped out. So I appreciate that. So Rick, talk to me. What's going on, buddy?
Well, where do you want me to start?
Well, I mean, I got my ideas, but I don't know if anyone's going to really much like those.
Why don't you throw a couple out there. I was thinking I could start with a basic backstory for myself.
That's where it's exact. I'm on your page, so yeah, you start
from birth. Exactly.
That's the reason why I didn't answer, because I was like, I have a similar answer, but I do remember that I have some preteens on here that will watch.
Yeah, right. It's funny that Aubrey said from birth, because I was going to start with the year is 1300 BC.
Oh, and here it is.
Right.
I love it. There has to be a voice.
In my previous life, I designed pyramids. No.
Well, you know what's odd is you said that right as I was on this. You said,
that's
yeah,
nuts.
I was literally on this right when you said I designed pyramids. That's one of Rick's designs. Oh my God, it's the first thing he ever posted on Instagram.
First thing. Let's start right there.
Oh my God. Yours is like almost the same exact date as mine.
No.
Mine's January 20th, I think.
What was mine? January 17th? Wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
Serendipity, man. Serendipity right there. Serendipitous, Mr. Brickster.
Okay.
Okay.
So you built this arc-like looking covenant.
That was my first real mock as an adult. As an A-fold.
Boom.
Boom. Brick built from the get-go. I posted it. And
Did you design it digitally first?
No. I had no idea what Studio was at that time. I had no idea what digital Lego design was at that time. I didn't know about LDD, didn't know about Studio, nothing. I just knew about the brick. And I thought...
almost exactly 2 years ago to the day, folks.
Which is kind of weird and awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Right. So, that was what basically convinced me to jump onto Instagram. That and my wife's support. She's super supportive of me, so I bless her. I love her for that. And she said, yeah, go on there and see what happens. And I said, yeah, you know what, I will. So I put it up, and I think I got, 17 likes. I mean, I was, first of all,
it's at 49 likes currently.
Yeah. So first and foremost,
it's at 50 likes now, bro.
Wait a second. You didn't even like it? I gotta go. I'm out.
Hi, honey. I love you.
Bye. So, what was I gonna say? I didn't even use hashtags because I had no idea what I was doing. So I just posted it without using hashtags. I think I've gone back and put hashtags now, but the first post went like basically nowhere because no hashtags, right?
Yeah.
Hey everybody. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. So
I don't even need to be here. I'm gonna go. I'll just turn off my camera.
It's the Rick Show now, buddy. It's the Rick Show.
Hey, I told you. I told you the first day we chatted. I said there needs to be a TV.
IGTV.
Here we are.
You know what I'll have to do one day is I'll have to do the Rick Show from a rickshaw. In a rickshaw.
I like it.
Makes no sense. Anyways, so I posted this. I got a little bit of feedback, and I was like, I kind of like this. So I went and built my second mock, which was the APC, which I will turn the camera around and show to you in a second because I've got it.
Oh, you have it? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, got it right here. But on that post,
they prefer to see that than my. Actually, you know what? This does cover up my face if I do that, so that works.
I think I posted that post with hashtags. I think it did a bit better, but still, it didn't.
I got
Rick rolled. So I'll show you that in a second. But that mock, after I posted it to Instagram, got a pretty good reaction. I thought I was talking with my brother-in-law. He says, you should jump on Reddit and see what happens on Reddit. I said, what's Reddit? And he says, oh, it's this forum of like, chat and whatnot. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll try. I posted it Sunday night, 9:30 Eastern, my time, right?
Yeah.
Within an hour, I was over 100. Actually, it was within half an hour, I was over 100. Within an hour,
that's impressive.
Verging on 300. It literally.
Wow.
That got my juices going, and I was like, this is awesome. And
so wait, you posted these on the same date on Instagram. Were they around the same time that you built them at the same time?
I built the ARC about a month before I built the APC, and then I spent a good month and a half to 2 months on the APC.
Okay.
And then posted that. And it just, like, it's now at 6,900 on Reddit, which
Wow.
This was my first post ever on Reddit.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. You know, like, I love this. So the one thing that kept happening was people were saying, when can I get the instructions for this?
Yeah, man.
So I'll turn the camera around. I'll show, for those who've already seen it, they've already seen it, but I'll turn the lights on. I'll turn the camera around and show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. We all want to see it. I've gotten this tour, I don't know how many times, and I'd never get tired of seeing it, but
let's get down here. How's the lighting? Good?
Yeah, it's a little dim, but it's good. That you're telling me that badge thing is not on the screen, right?
Yeah, why is it dim? I don't know why it's dim. That's weird.
It's a little dim, but I mean, I can see it. I can see there's getting a little light.
I got the lights like right on it.
Plate yourself as well?
Did I do what?
You made that plate?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I'll take this camera.
So wait, did you do? Sorry, I'm looking at the photos as you're doing this too. So I'm cheating a little bit. By the way, real quick, I forgot to tell folks, if you're interested in get some questions in, because we're kind of doing open forum today, a little background, a little Q&A, a little intro. For those of you that weren't familiar with this first series, we did some intro videos, but these first episodes kind of are going to do a little bit of that. But if you do have questions, please try to throw them down into that question bubble down here, if you can see there, because sometimes the things get lost. And I apologize for talking so much. Rick, go to you.
No problem at all. That was good that you mentioned that, because that does become a bit of an issue. So this is my first really serious mock as an adult. So
Brilliant.
The first thing I wanted to do with this was I designed this sticker in AutoCAD, and then printed it in AutoCAD, which is my primary program professionally, and then printed it on sticky paper and made a plaque. Now this plaque is made up of several tiles, so the sticker's over a number of tiles, which is a Lego no-no, but I didn't care. It was it comes off, no problem. So the one thing about this this is probably the fourth iteration of this car, whatever you want to call this armored car. And I want to make a point to everybody out there who's thinking about getting into mocking. It doesn't, in many cases, and certainly in my case, it doesn't happen on the first try. You got to keep going at it. You got to plug away. Sometimes you'll get something built and you'll love it, and then you'll try another portion of it and you hate it, and you tear it apart. So when I first built this, it was about half the size of this thing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What did it look like? What did the detail look like on it when you had it half the size?
Very basic.
Yeah.
Very basic. Yeah. And it didn't fit any figs, but I knew I wanted figs. So I also wanted the sliding door.
Oh, great. Love it. I love that everyone's quoting it right now.
I know, game over, man. It's game over. I wanted the
turd. Not to see it, but I keep seeing game over and like exclamation points, and I'm like wondering if people are arguing.
Yeah. I wanted the turret gun to come up and rotate.
Yes.
I wanted the rocket launchers.
Awesome.
But most of all, I wanted the front turret, right?
Yes.
But most of all, I wanted a space for figs.
No.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. That's so great. Dude, why is it not on ideas?
I can't. It's military.
Oh, that's and it's an R-rated film. That's right.
Now it could maybe get away with being futuristic military, so not current military, but I still On top of that, once you post something online, once you post pictures online, then you can't post it on ideas. I'm just going to take this off. So part of the design was, this is kind of awkward because I'm kind of shaking with my hand, but part of it was to be able to take this off as a single piece.
Wow. This is
now I can access the interior, and I can show you the gunner's chair, which has a bit of a piece bent back right now. So there's a screen right there.
Right. Okay. So yeah, that was my question there. Are those printed pieces or those stickers?
That's a print. That's a print from an old, I don't know, Agents set or something like this.
Wow, man.
So that's driver's seat with control panel and all that business.
Yeah, I love that. See,
This
this
is the creme.
is
This is the
beautiful.
pièce de résistance right here, though.
Yeah, no wonder why you were turning to the left. Wow. Yeah, like Kate's like, yeah, this is just my first mock.
My first mock. Oh, the chair broke off, but the captain's chair, if I can fix it here, 1 second.
Wow, man, this is a brilliant build.
So the captain's chair will slide on the floor.
Of course it does.
And rotate. So the one thing about me is I am detail-oriented builder.
Yeah.
And I want it to have all the functionality of the real thing.
Sure.
With the exception of driving, right? Mechanized.
Sure,
At
sure.
this scale, difficult. But I wasn't going to settle for it not having those features. So I worked to get it in.
Nice. Dude, it looks so clean.
Let me just get the back off here.
Oh, so I just see clean cut now. Yes, hey Tanner, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I did get rid of my beard and my dome. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wait, have I seen photos of this?
Probably.
Okay, I feel like I have seen from that angle for before, but I'm so wow, that is brilliant.
Thanks. So this was the beginning, and this was what led me to studio. Look at it, I've destroyed everything here. But let me put you back on the tripod, and then John, I may have to leave and come back because I've lost the chat. Unless you want to just tell me what's going on.
I haven't really been paying attention, but we can do that too. That's fine. I haven't really been paying attention. Let's see.
Actually, I can see it on the screen, so I'm good.
Oh, you're good? Okay. Let's see. I just saw the So Casual, my first mock. So Total Labor of Love from Adnan. Clean Cut from Tanner. Thank you. Pretty schmick for your first mock. Is that an Australian thing? I struggled to make a tree.
Maybe.
No, Lena.
I struggled to make a tree.
Amaze balls.
Amaze balls. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
From some dude named Zach.
That guy. Oh, hey, Zach.
Some guy that's
builder Zach. Yeah, that guy.
Oh man, he's featured in Tips and Bricks, bro. That was awesome. That was such a great feature, dude. By the way, Zach, congratulations. Awesome.
Yeah, well done, Zach.
Yeah, amazing. Awesome. Oh, we got a couple questions. You want to do a couple questions, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll just get through the I'll shorten the backstory because there's a lot more to talk about. But basically,
oh no, do more story. Hey, Jay.
Okay,
cool.
That mock, that APC led me to engagement like never before. I was engaging with people all around the world. People wanted the instructions, and I said, okay, how do I make the instructions? And that's when I learned about Studio. And as soon as I jumped on Studio, I fell in love.
Yeah. Wow.
First of all,
Studio is what made you fall in love, not the actual building of a mock.
What I meant, I fell in love with Studio.
Okay.
I already loved Lego.
Yeah, well, clearly because you've been collecting your whole life.
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of mocking itself, like
it just made me fall in love with the abilities that are possible in Studio.
Sure. Yeah. Wow. And now, do you have a computer background?
I'm a drafter, like an architectural drafter. So I work by profession, I draft things on a computer. So I have user interface with computer programs that design things. But AutoCAD is very different than Studio. It's not
kind of basic, isn't it? I mean,
you can do it's incredibly advanced, probably even more advanced than Studio. Yeah.
Okay.
But what I do
AutoCAD in 20 years probably.
Right. What I do with it is basic. So, and I'm not saying I'm basic.
Right.
I'm just saying that my line of work, which is not basic at all, the way we use AutoCAD is very basic. So it's all 2D drafting. There's not a lot of 3D going on, but Studio is all 3D. But I'm comfortable with it because I have an easy time thinking in 3 dimensions.
Sure. So
that just comes
helpful. Of course. Yeah, certainly helpful. And I mean, do you also think in numbers as well?
Like math?
Yeah,
like Lego math. Me and Lego math aren't a thing. I don't even think about. I don't know Lego math. I don't think about it. I approach every situation in a mock right then and there, and I
Sure.
think, what can I do to make this work?
Sure. Sure. I mean, it becomes, is it functional before aesthetic prior, I imagine?
Say that again. Sorry.
Functional ahead of aesthetics beforehand, I imagine.
Yeah, it's a mixture for me.
Yeah.
I need it to function properly, but I sacrificed some aesthetics on the APC to get the function.
Sure. Well, you have to with Nego. That's what you have to do. I mean, it's
Yeah.
they have 90-degree angles.
Right. Now, the nice thing about the APC is that it's a lot of jagged angles. There's no round surfaces on the APC other than the wheels.
Right.
So I made some changes to it to make sure that I could get all the functions in there, fit the 7 figs, get the computer screens with movie scenes on them from the actual movie printed on them.
Yeah.
So once I recreated this thing in studio, I was able to build it the way that I really wanted to, because I didn't have all the bricks I wanted here in real life. So studio, and this is where I was going with the falling in love, it allowed me to build what I really wanted to build, not what I was limited. And it's not to say that building with limited bricks isn't a good thing. It is. It pushes you. But when you've got a vision and you want to realize the vision, studio can help you get there. And that's why I like studio.
Right on. Right on. Yeah. I think it's a matter of just diving in and immersing yourself in it, allowing yourself to get lost in it. Without any kind of hang-ups and apprehension. And then, and also, I mean, it's different. It's obviously going to be different with free building. You're not surrounded by, the bricks to start playing, but you do still have that imagination, and hopefully you get muscle memory going with the familiarity with the key strokes or with the pieces in there, and it'll become, it's not clearly not the same as building with bricks. Clearly not. No. But it gets you to get you closer if you don't have the bricks, and if you don't have the means, if you don't have the room, or if you just are not even sure what to do with an idea.
That's right.
I'm fortunate I have a lot of room. I'm fortunate I have a fair amount of bricks. But there are a lot of people, I mean, like you have a room. I have a big attic because we would live in an inn. If I lived in my apartment, I wouldn't have a big area. Zach has his area. That's a room that's probably like a second bedroom or whatever. And I'm sure he would love. He's talked about wanting to have much more room. You clearly have plenty of room, but sometimes you got to break them down and redo them. And with Zach, we sometimes want to see photos of them, or not Zach necessarily. He keeps on as many as he can. But others, once they photo, like Peter, fully good. Once he photos, his daughter's cracking up. So, which he told me today, his new one, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's already busted." And he just, but see more rooms. He's at. Peter already told me that his daughter busted up the mock that he posted today, and I'm like,
that thing would be like forever for me. Like that was gorgeous.
He said he struggled. He said this was one of the ones where he actually was not super stoked on it being broken up.
Hey, listen, John, just like 2 weeks ago, I was looking at the APC and thinking, should I?
Yeah, I know. I do that with so many things, man.
And it's coming to it now. I want to just address a couple of comments I saw.
Okay,
So Rick Mr. Brickster says, Rick makes me want to take a second look at studio. Yes, you should take a second look at studio. It's fun. It is. Every brick, most bricks are at your disposal. You just have to remember to keep physics in mind. So you can't build things that wouldn't literally stand up in real life. You have to remember weight of bricks, and so it is a very different world. And you have to think about things like gravity, which are not actually acting on the model. Now you can use, there's a stability function within Studio that will tell you whether the model is stable or not. But if I was to show you models that Lego built in Studio, it will show unstable areas because the program isn't that smart. Somebody also said, we got Gulf Coast Brick says instruction making is tedious, and JT Right 02 seconded the motion. I will third the motion. It is a very tedious process. Some people enjoy it. I don't mind it, but my goodness. What's that?
Who does enjoy it, like really enjoys it? I was talking to him earlier out in the UK, James, Ministry of Making. He's finishing up his instructions for his KPH bar lounge mock. And he's like, oh, I love the OCD tediousness of it. I'm like, oh my God. So real quick, I have questions in here, but it says the badge thing is on, so I can't post the questions when the badge thing's on. So I don't know how to turn that off. So I'm going to read off a couple questions too.
All righty.
Okay. Real quick. From Brett Lego, when are you building a rickshaw, Rick?
I'll have to do a rickshaw for the Rick Brickham Sig Fig, which will be arriving soon, I hope.
I think that's great. And then, Rick, what's Reddit? Is it the Facebook for younger people? G.
Reddit is this super unique world of.
Please tell me he's kidding, right? G's kidding, right?
He probably is. I'm sure he is.
He has to be.
They have to know what Reddit is. Facebook is totally different. Facebook is crazy time. Reddit is a very hyper-focused thing, but there are posts, but you go in and then there's like a billion chats. So you just follow it down. It's a very different world. So after Reddit, I hopped on Flickr. I tried out this one called Imager. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, I just saw a comment. Sorry. After gravity is relative, Zach's in here pontificating.
Right, yeah.
Deep in the comments, man. So that's all I see.
Gravity is relative, exactly.
Hi, Jada. So you went Facebook, you went Reddit.
Oh, yeah. All. After Reddit, I was like, okay, I'm trying everything.
I hit it big. Hey Jada, I hit it big on Reddit. I'm gonna go hit it up.
I'm gonna have some fun. Yeah. But I finally arrived. Instagram became my jive. It's where I spend 95% of my social media time is on Instagram. I pop on Reddit once in a while with a post, Flickr once in a while to see if somebody liked something or commented. But most of the action I get is on Instagram, so that's where I focus my attention.
Sure. From Adnan, real quick, and there's these two questions can kind of piggyback off of one another. Is have you made any other mocks based off of movies? And with that's from Adnan. From Mr. Brickster, he wants to know if you have made the Hellraiser Cube out of real parts, and if you doing
okay, so we'll answer the first. Have I made any other mocks after movies other than the Ark? I made.
Oh yeah, that was just we just did Alien, well of course, and then
right and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Right. I made Mjolnir.
Oh right. Oh, it's Psycho.
No, but that's digital. But physical mock, I made Mjolnir. You can pick it up. You can
love that. I love that.
Bang with it.
What do you have on the handle in there?
So this is an old strap that came in one Lego set, and it was this weird green thing that Obi-Wan rode in one of the first three movies. I think it's the third one, Attack of the Clones or
sure
Revenge of the Rise of the whatever. I don't know those movies, but that's where this is from. And it was the most leathery cloth thing I could find, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
The handle is sturdy. It's solid. It's got a kind of a neat inverted trick right here. So you just I'll take the part out. So to wedge, so I had to wedge this in there. You see, I've wedged that in.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
That's and then the other side I connected with one of these T-bars.
Yeah.
And then I just used the inverted studs, or the anti-studs, and this inverted tile.
I'm gonna have to change the name of the show to about the illegal technique.
That's totally legal.
But with how you have the leash,
it's just wedged in there.
Right. That I don't care.
Lego probably wouldn't do it, but I've built some models where I'm like, how does Lego do this? Like, yeah. I'm losing this now. Hold on a second.
Let's see
oh wow, you have the power of rule Asgard. Yes, yes. Revenge of the Return to Asgard.
Yeah.
And then the stand was just a bunch of bricks piled up, and somebody made a comment. This was unintentional, but see this shape right here?
Yeah.
When I posted this on Reddit, somebody made the comment, did you intend to make that look like Odin's wolves? Or and I said, no, I didn't, but that's cool.
It worked out well.
So I recreated it in digital with the intention of doing instructions, which Emily was heavily pushing me to do. And I haven't done it yet, but I have the model all set up. I just have to get through the instruction process. Anyway, another movie mock. And then I have a TV show mock, which I just showed the other day. And that would be the Wolverine.
I was hoping you were gonna have that.
Yeah. Well, how about I turn it around and show it on the
Yeah, that'd be great, because I posted that one today because that one brought me back so much to my childhood. Let's see here. Well, hold on, a couple comments. But it's better than what like it would come up. That's true, Kate. Yeah, it's called a Kadu, I think. What is a Kadu? Oh no, Tim. Hi, Tim. Hi. Who is Lego? Who said it's illegal?
Exactly.
I'm calling apps on Rick.
So this one has a couple of cool techniques, which I'll show in the back. But basically, to get the slope here, I used hinge bricks right here and here, and then one of those. This is a 1x4 bracket piece, one of those upward brackets, just to kind of close off the gap. And then this slopes down, and I just trimmed it off down here with some tiles to make it look kind of seamless.
Oh, nice, man.
I stole the wheels. This technique I stole from. It's not the same construction, but it's the same idea from the Thai tank released in like 2002.
Oh, wow.
Star Wars Thai tank.
Yeah. Wow, that is really. Now, the tread that you have there, is that the same? Is that the plastic tread or is that the rubberish tread?
It's plastic.
Okay. Now, is that the same stuff that they were using a few years ago on the snow line? With the
yes, yeah. It's the small one. It's not the large one.
Right. I have the big gray one that I have no idea what I'm going to do with.
Oh,
I have a ton of it. I don't know what to do with it.
so this mock actually was a bit of a breakthrough moment for me, and I'll show you why.
Ooh,
now,
yeah.
This is nothing like groundbreaking, okay? But I wanted this rocket launcher, to rotate. That was easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I also wanted it to rotate this way and stay at whatever angle I put it at.
Yeah.
So I knew I needed a friction connection. So what I came up with was gears.
Oh, you know who would be so proud of this right now?
Who's that?
Rowan.
Awesome. So this gear, this one right here, has a friction pin and axle piece that goes into the block here.
Yep.
And that creates the friction. These ones just ride smoothly within this thing.
Yep.
And it's just enough counterweight and friction to get this thing to balance at any angle I want it to.
It's really smartly built. And it seems like it's pretty solid as well.
Oh, it is. It's excellent. It's good. It's a real beast. It's a beast.
Wow.
I'm definitely proud of this. Now, something else, and I'll just pop the camera back on the.
Do you have the? Oh,
yep.
Go ahead.
I'm going to do that right now.
You know what I'm going to ask.
I do know what you're going to ask. At least I think I do.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, in typical me style, I needed, and there's quite a lot of like small details here. Like there's the foam pieces in there for some extra greebling.
Yeah.
I have what's supposed to be the sandbags on the front there.
Love it.
But once I built this, I thought, well, now I have to do Sergeant Slaughter's version. And Sergeant Slaughter's version comes with this.
Oh, I love it, dude. This is exactly.
So I thought, okay, well, this is pretty easy. I can build this just as interchangeable. So you just pop this off. Sometimes it takes the black disc with it. I just have to take that.
I want this so badly. Can you start building some mask toys too, please? We've had this conversation before.
Yeah, I would, but somebody's already absolutely nailed the mask line.
I need to see that.
It's superb. So there you have the full model with the cannon.
That's so brilliant. That is so brilliant. Wow.
Right? And another cool technique, which I'll show you, is I wanted the cannon to lift up and stay up without falling down. So I used this. I only have one of these, but it's a clear gearbox piece with a corkscrew underneath.
Is that doing up there above your finger? I see the gearbox, but what do you got the guy upside down, the spinner upside down going on?
This thing?
No, above, right?
This?
Above, next to your gearbox. Right? No, right next to your gearbox. The black spinner.
Oh, this. Oh, that's just like a fan.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I thought it was you had it upside down and it was spinning something inside. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah. No, it's just
Okay.
it's just greebling. But the neat thing about this is I use the corkscrew back here as a knob, and
Yeah.
so when you turn this thing, you can raise the cannon to any degree you want, and it stays put.
And that is solid too, man. That
Yeah,
is
it's
huge.
solid. It's solid.
Yeah, that's the base with no turntable. Exactly, Gulf Coast. Yep, yep. I thought it was inverted, and I thought you had something going on the inside. And I'm like, dude, what did you do? This is so beautiful, Rick.
I apologize for all the shaky camera work. I'll get better on the next one.
No, no, no. You please don't apologize. This is brilliant. This is beautiful. It
Oh, and I
doesn't.
also have the classic tow
Oh,
cable that would always break, and I made it so that
yeah.
you can actually. Sometimes it takes the plates, which is okay. You just detach the plates, but this tow cable will actually connect to the back,
Awesome.
so you can tow. And
Dude,
I had a front hitch, but I got rid of it.
you nailed it, Rick. Oh man, you did such a great job.
Thanks, man.
Wow. Yeah, that is. Seriously, and when I say it, like I don't mean. When some people take that as a compliment, some people get offended by it. Most people, I think, are take it as a compliment because ideally, if you are a smooth builder and you are a refined builder, one with obviously a very detailed eye, you've mentioned that before, and you kind of there are some builds that you want them to know that you've got a Lego build, and there are some builds that you want them to know that you're doing a good replication of something else. And man, wow, you nailed. I feel like I could have just taken that out of the box in like 1983.
That's awesome.
84.
I love that. I love that. That's kind
Yeah.
of what I want. Is my models to look like they're polished in terms of they look like they're meant to be what they are, rather than just stuff put together and it is what it is, right? So,
Right.
but yeah. So of course, as time went on, I kept building other mocks. I've got some other physical mocks here, which we'll show next time. But
Real quick before we move on from that one, because I have more of yours sitting in front of me as well. Now that one you have digitally?
the tank, no,
Yeah,
not yet.
not yet. Okay, so you didn't build that digitally originally. Okay, got it. My wife's texting me right now. I don't know. Hopefully she's.
Everything okay?
Oh yeah, I just trying to make sure she. I took a chance with. Yeah, no, everything's good. I took a chance with using my phone that I get my text. And of course she's texting me. She's in South Carolina still. Hi, honey, if you're still watching. But so you're going to your intent is to put it on digital or get it in digitally.
I would like to do that one. I've been delaying it because I've had so much fun continuing to mock, and that's
Sure.
part of
Well,
the struggle. Is that studio is quick to do for me, quick to do a design, but it's painstakingly not slow, but it's just it takes a lot longer to do the instructions and do them properly because you want to give somebody something that's quality. Like
right.
you want them to really enjoy the
Of course.
experience. You don't want them to be like, oh, what do I do here? And, oh, well.
Going from page 231 to 238 or whatever it was, if
Yeah.
Rod's still in here that he had on the Home Alone set or whatever. Yeah, no, that's totally understandable. But so okay, so then when did you kind of make the transition of going more in the digital sense? Like were you doing more digital building than physical building?
2020.
2020 was
Yeah.
like was it around the same time that you were doing these that you were just like, okay, I'm going to start doing.
It
Hey,
was
Tim.
exactly. Hey, everybody. It was basically after I began. So when I created the instructions for the APC, I put them up for sale, and within a week, I had sold 50.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Congratulations!
it was nuts.
Wow!
I
Wow!
I was like sitting at work, and every half an hour to an hour, ding, you've made a sale, and I was just like, this is nuts. These people love this thing, so that got me hooked on Studio, and I thought if I could build the thing in Studio first, then I could just do the instructions. Brick build it to make sure that it works.
Sure.
Once I'm happy with it, I'm ready to go. I don't have to wait. So
Right.
one person commented, and I forget how he worded it, but he said something like, "It's basically have your ducks all in order first before you post." Because what happened was I posted the APC with no instructions. Everybody's hot for it right then and there,
Right.
And I might be missing people if they lose interest because of time, right?
Sure. Well, and also you also have the possibility of someone, and granted, of course, they can't steal the exact build or whatever, but that you got people going and taking your build from you. I know that that's happened to a couple of friends of mine recently.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
fact, that have had to challenge a couple websites over some designs that they're selling, even using their you.
It
Were
happened
you?
to me. I
Yeah.
discovered Brett.
They're
Brett
using your name, right?
yes, the guy. I'll make a post about it. But
Yeah.
there's a website that is using my name and selling my instructions without my authorization.
Right.
And I contacted them, and so did Brett,
What's that?
and said you got to take it down. And they were slow to respond. Then they said, okay, we'll look into it. They've done nothing.
Wow.
So Lego Artist by Andre asked, how do mockers that sell instructions get copyright protection? And the answer is,
There we go.
I don't know. And I haven't looked into it enough, but it's pretty much impossible. I mean, unless you find these people, you have no idea what they're doing with your stuff. My wife is an artist, and she worked for a company that had her do 4 designs for the back of phone cases. So, and for a year, they sold her designs, and she sold a few. After that was done, she saw them all over the place.
Oh man, yeah. See, it's just with the internet. There's just once it's out there. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, clearly, if you just throw out photos, they're not going to be able to get the guts, the gutty works of the build, but they're going to have the basic idea. So
that's right. One guy actually he bought my instructions and then rebuilt it in studio from my instructions, and then put my model in his model, and put it up on Flickr to say, here, look what I built. And I saw it, and I said, dude, that's mine. Wow. And I contacted him and said, you have to credit me if you're using my thing. Oh, I made a couple of changes. No, you really didn't.
And that's what Jesse Brick Designed. I don't know that he's chatted about it openly. He's had some issues with that recently as well. Right. And a couple of people I don't think that are willing to chat about it. But I mean, his designs get stolen all the freaking time. Very unfortunate. That's the world we live in, especially with the internet. And there's people that just don't have souls. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. They don't care.
Yeah. So that's that. For me, I found out when I first started with Back to Brick, I started sharing some things, and there are a couple accounts that are just out there that are sharing stuff that don't tag, and whatever. There was 1 or 2 that I wasn't familiar with, and I saw a great build, grabbed it, reposted it, and it didn't have an author or whatever on there, and Anders, actually, he won't mind. Marty, Marty Party? What's his name? Marty the something party, Lego Party. The guy with the big the holiday mock.
Oh yeah, I just saw his video today. It was hilarious. Awesome.
He messaged me. He gave me a heads up on some of these Instagram accounts that do these kind of things. My naivety, I was like, oh man, what? Come on.
I know.
Really? People do that kind of stuff? Like, that seems really low. Kate's saying right here it's happened to her a couple times. I imagine Zach, it's probably happened to, or it's going, yep, there's Zach. He says me too. Real quick, I got a couple questions here. I don't know that we have a necessary flow going.
Hit me.
Dude, were you going somewhere? I apologize if you were. I have got some questions.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you'd like, I can give you a peek of, or you can hold the phone up, whatever you would rather do of the digital stuff. But let's hear the questions.
Well, that was actually a good segue, because I do have a couple questions on that in regards to what looking for. Tanner's wondering what's the next vintage video game mosaic that's coming up, because you've done now Spy Hunter, which blew my mind, because I'm a Spy Hunter freak. This thing is just not working. Spy Hunter was phenomenal. It was as soon as I saw wait, hold on. Hey there must be lawyers in the Lego community. Very, very fair point. Oh wait, hold on. FYI, anyone that are ripping off designs, they gotta do just fine. Yeah, and we get these things all the time for being a brand ambassador or whatever, and they're like, all you gotta do is buy, and then you gotta sign this, and it's like, block, see you later. But
excuse me.
You did Spy Hunter, which, well, like I said, that as soon as I saw that, the sound, the theme song hit my head immediately.
Yeah,
I played hours and hours and hours of Spy Hunter.
me too, man.
It was amazing.
I didn't play it on the system, but
oh yeah, you and I are both we're both showing our age today.
screenshot. Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Now we don't have to see my face up here.
I played mine on the Commodore, as I'm sure you did too.
Or I totally have the Commodore.
So here's what everybody's talking about.
Oh yeah. I guess I could have pulled it up too. Oh, beautiful. Oh, dude, look at the lipsticks. It's so great. Love it. Lipstick. Jesse was redoing some lipsticks. It's so great.
And this came together in about 3 hours.
Wow. Oh man, did I miss the three-dimensionality of it?
Maybe.
Wow. That's awesome. Of course, people could just see my Lions hat, which, by the way, Lions beat the Packers today. Woohoo!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you don't care because you're not American.
Also, I don't really follow NFL too much, but so here's the other video game I did. Contra.
Up, down, down. You know, all that jazz. I'm too old to remember now. AABB, whatever.
Yep. Left, right, BA, start.
Yeah, there you go.
So again, it's 3D. Now, the nice thing about this, and I saw somebody make a comment earlier in the chat that Studio has a lot of functions that can make designing fast. See these rock formations here?
Oh yeah.
I made this.
Oh yeah.
I made this into what I call, or what designers call, a block or a grouping of pieces.
Sure.
And then you just copy.
Yeah. That's great.
So
that saves so much time.
Here's a nice detail. These are the 1x1 inverted with a rod, and then 1x1 black plate with a hole in it. It's fit over top, and it gets you the look of the stars.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Man. Okay. Good. Here I am, pretending like this is you and I on a phone call. I'm like, I'm so glad, Rick, that I get to see this closer.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
I totally forgetting that we're actually doing a show here. So wait, you did. You never mind. You're gonna show all of them. Cool. Yes.
In reality, this is 7 base plates tall.
What?
8. Yep. 7 32 by 32 tall and 8 32 by 32 wide. It's 57 base plates.
Hold on a second. I gotta get a little closer. Is there a way to see that with the eye?
See the little black dots?
Are those studs?
No. See this? Let me try to get to it here. See?
Oh yes. No.
That dot right there and that dot right there.
Yes.
That's a 32 by 32 base plate right there.
What in the heck are you doing?
It was the only way that I could get the detail.
Hi, Austin. What?
Here's a really close-up view of how big these things are, okay?
Oh, my.
So 1 square, you can see how many tiles are in the 1 square.
Wow, man. That's insane. I didn't realize it was that big.
It's big.
Did you say that in your description? Did I just miss that?
I do.
I usually really good about. Okay, yeah, make me look bad right on my TV. That's how we're
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in.
Shit. I just did a very good job of that myself. I hit the real
Still
button.
a piece of garbage. So there's the shuttle.
No, I missed that, but I can't believe it's that scale. Now that's not this scale as well, is it?
This is bigger.
How is it bigger? What are you talking about, man?
So,
wait,
okay,
the line.
Let me just. Whoa, I'm all over the place. See these tiles right here? See that tile right there?
Yeah, that's a 32 by 32.
No, that's an 8 by 16 tile.
Oh yeah, because it's rectangular. I see it now. Whoa, man. Are you what? Why are you doing it on the size? Because that's what you have to do to get that.
To get the detail. You got it.
Wow. No kidding. Holy cow. So how much? Wow. Wow. How long did it take for these to render?
Not long. I render at medium quality, and then touch them up with Photoshop, like edit the coloring and everything to make them look correct in Photoshop.
Wow, that is super impressive.
Thanks, man.
Holy cow. You know what? I knew they were a larger scale. I just didn't realize they were the scale of the state of Washington.
If you were to build it, it would be 6.5 by 6 feet. So it would make a great wall mural.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That is unreal. Holy cow. Yeah. Wow. That's so cool.
I live very happily in both worlds.
Yeah.
And I flip-flop between them, but last September was a bit of a turning point for me in terms of the studio. I realized there were a lot of competitions, a lot of challenges rather coming up, and I can get stuff cranked out really quick on studio, much faster than I can in real life, only because I'm not organized yet here. I know it looks like I am, but I'm really not. It's just a chaos. So like the APC took me 60 hours to make. Yeah.
Whoa.
The reason it took me that long is I probably spent 30 hours digging for pieces. And that process made me say, no way, man, I'm done with that.
Yeah, I will admit I do spend a fair amount of my time looking for pieces because I am a terrible sorter. And Tim's a student of studio. Appreciate that.
Building Brothers.
Yeah, and TK Bricks is definitely a stellar student of using the studio himself. The program he uses.
Yeah, Martin says he stepped away and he missed the guitar, so I may as well show that since we're showing.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I was wondering if that was going to happen. Cool.
Well, I can show all the stuff if you want, and then we can talk about techniques later.
You know what? I got nowhere to go. I'm here to look at Lego. I could show my stuff off, but no one's here to see that.
All right, so this was built. This was built for Martin and Aubrey's competition called Friendship Timber.
Yeah,
it's the first time I've ever competed in any kind of ship timber build at all.
You just want to keep saying ship timber, don't you?
I do, ship timber. And the guitar, the Stratocaster, was coming out right that time. And the funny thing is, before I show it, the instructions weren't available, so I wasn't able to recreate it. And then Flynn from Tricky Bricks Twitch streamed the build, so I literally went back and rewatched the Twitch stream, the entire thing, built it along with Flynn in studio, and then made this with it.
Awesome. I love it. I love that build so much. That's on Lego Ideas, is it not?
It is not. And again, as soon as you post something on...
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
If I submit another ideas project, which I do have one, I have to not post it online first.
Oh, so wait, okay. So yeah, and there is another version, Martin's saying, and I'm imagining you're probably going to show that as well.
Correct. That's this one.
Yeah. It's so cool.
So this is the Blacktron version. Sorry, Mtron.
It's so cool. Oh man. Wow. Look at that. Now wait, are those fenders on the side? I gotta look at it.
Yeah, they are. Oh yeah.
Are they? Okay, because it almost looked.
That's the official guitar build.
It almost looked like an SG, Gibson SG.
Okay. No, it's straight off the Fender build.
Yeah. No, that's a brilliant build.
I doubled up the neck and then put these translucent bricks inside the round bricks. Oh, wow. And that was to sort of represent like energy, like for the thrusting. I got some thrusters at the back.
Yeah.
There.
Wait, can I see that? Do you have closer on the tail end there?
I do.
Can I see some greebling?
Absolutely.
Ooh, I love greebling.
I know. I love this shot. Here's the interior.
Yeah. Wow. Someone's saying, is that a lawnmower? Was there a lawnmower somewhere? Oh, that interior is beautiful.
No lawnmowers.
Okay. Whoa. Hold on. Can you go back in there again? Oh. Wow. Oh man, I miss those neon pieces so much. Does it go to 11?
What's that? What did they say?
Zach says, does it go to 11?
Does it go to it goes to 12. I even got a little bit. I even put a little bit of greebling underneath to represent fuel lines and whatnot.
What art? That is awesome.
Landing gear and whatnot.
Yes. Look
You
at
wanted,
that.
you wanted to see the rear end.
Yes,
I
you
guess
do.
I guess I don't have a rear picture, but this is the only one I got.
That's yeah. Look at
So
that.
this is a cool technique.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I actually I had a piece of that right. Oh, here it is. I used these.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I love those. That's what Kelly used, isn't it, for her bakery, or her for chocolatier?
Yes.
For
And
her
so and
gingerbread.
I just built 8 identical clip-on connections with the slope.
Oh yeah.
And then you just clip them all on, you close them in, and then you fill the center with a 2x2 round brick, and
Right.
you're on the races.
Wow, that's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love the neon. I really, really, really hope that they come back with some of the neon. The
Well,
too. Oh,
check this out.
you're gonna show off your shelf, aren't you?
No, a good friend of mine in the community gave me this.
Whoa, that's a big piece. Look at that.
That's what's in that mock.
Yeah, look at that.
That's the cockpit right there.
Beautiful. Are you gonna be able to brick build that?
I am. I've got 1 guitar already. I just need the second guitar.
Hey Todd, what's up, Teflon Todd down there in
Hey,
Australia?
everyone.
Everyone, thanks for joining in. We're talking to Rick Brickham, by the way. I haven't done any. We've really just been kind of. Oh, there it is. There it is. So why do I even say things? That's Rick. Don't worry about me.
Are there questions?
Oh no. I think everyone's just going, wow, that's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks, everybody. Thanks very much.
I think everyone's just going, okay, yeah, we've got and the other version from Martin, and then Adnan said the guitar. Kate said Ship is one of her favorites. Julio says, oh my god, badass M-Tron. Yep. Kate, is that the lawnmower? When you talk to Brent Waller, he can tell you all about posting stuff to ideas. Yeah, that'll happen. Does it go to 11? That's the flux capacitor. Cool, says Adnan. Did I miss? I thought I saw Tim say so. Tim TK Brick said so good.
Thanks very much, guys.
Yeah, Tim. Everyone needs. Well, of course, everyone's following him, but his builds on Studio are amazing. I love that. I love that one so much. I was so excited to post that.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous. I love this. One of my all-time favorite builds.
Yeah.
I really focused on the water to try and get the wave effect, as if the boat's cutting through the water. You know.
And that's what I was just gonna say. It's so clean. It's such a clean look.
Yeah. And then
this is beautiful.
This is a castle.
Yeah. Wow.
Actually, I want to show more of that boat. So just
good morning again. James is up in the UK. He's 30 miles southwest of London, Surrey. James is Ministry of Making. I found that out in our Talking Brick.
All right. So you get some more. You get some more. He's what? Ooh. Sorry.
Hey. No, I was just making fun of James.
How's the picture? Is it bright or dark?
I can see everything perfectly. Hi, Thomas.
Okay, great. Hey, Thomas.
I can see everything very well. No, it looks great. Oh, wow. Can you go in a little bit on that guy? I want to see that. Oh, yeah.
I've got bigger pictures or better pictures of the back.
To be making these noises about Lego. Oh,
oh yeah. Oh.
Bill never has a second cup of coffee at home. Let's see here. Oh wow. Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful workmanship, my friend. Wow. I was gonna say something about toilets actually. Do you have any toilets on the ship that you can show?
It's in here.
Oh, fantastic. James is a very good builder of the loos.
Awesome.
He's the guy that Ministry of Making. He did all those brilliant Christmas house, and he did the KPH.
Yes.
Yeah. He's good.
Okay.
Follow him. So now, when you went over, and I know we're going a little late. Everyone's still kind of hanging out there on the poop deck. Brett's here. Hi. Of course, you could go whatever you need to go, sir.
I'm good to go, man. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Okay, cool. Okay, right on. So when you did make that transition over into doing you know, strictly kind of not strictly studio, but more like engorged in studio. How quick was it for you to? I mean, you obviously have the background of working with computers, but how quick was it for you to pick up the software itself?
The APC was the learning curve. After that, it was walk in the park.
Yeah, no kidding. So
No kidding.
once you had the muscle memory going with, you know, the pull downs, with the command, with the piece, because for those of you that aren't familiar with studio and who haven't been into it, there's all these different menus that you have to go through. You can pick the piece, you can pick the color, you can pick this, that, and you can do everything. You can move the screen around, you can do everything. And it can be very, very intimidating.
Daunting. Daunting for sure.
But once you do get that muscle memory going, you've seen what Rick's putting out, and of course, Rick is maybe at a little bit of a level higher than most of us.
Oh, I thought you were going to say at a bit of an advantage, but higher level. Oh, okay.
Both. No. Both. Yeah.
You know, I'll say this: I credit my skill in both AutoCAD and in Studio to video games.
Really?
Primarily first-person shooters.
Now, would you say that's because of dexterity, or
it's all about hand-eye coordination? Yeah. It's all about your mind knowing where your hands are going.
Okay, right on. I'm afraid from Zach, and if I see I'm afraid from Zach, then that means
thanks, Adnan.
Hey, look, I got my new mug today. You can't really tell right now. It's my sister-in-law got it.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
She was really bummed that it wasn't Lego. She thought it was Lego, but she was like, it broke her heart.
Well, what is it?
It's called. Oh man, I got rid of the box.
Doesn't Lego do one of that style?
So here's the thing. It's like a shot glass, bro. It's like an espresso glass, you know?
Yeah, this little guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's one sip. Yeah, that's
my wife bought me this for Christmas.
Yeah.
And when I opened it, she says, "That's how big it is?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she says, "Oh man," she was gutted, and I was like, "Don't worry about it. I love it. It's great."
No, it is great, and I saw it at the store. So I see it. And are you okay?
Yeah, I just it happens every once in a while in the den. There's usually parts everywhere, so it's okay. They're still in their trays
today, so I'm not gonna knock anything over today, I don't think. But no, so I see that people have said they have they said it's the non-Lego one, yes, and that they spill on themselves with it, and I do as well, because they have 90
it's not smooth. Yeah.
So this is literally the first sip I took out of this mug was on this live. Oh. It's just like, and I'm like, I hope no one saw that.
I didn't, so that's good.
I've been learning as I've been watching. Like, I have had to watch myself drink.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. So Snowlena here says she's trying to recreate the Mills plates in Studio. And okay. She's found a base plate, a 2x2 brick, and a 1x4 Technic brick. But now I'm stuck, she says. Okay. Well, maybe we can talk about it afterwards, or not afterwards, but maybe sometime tomorrow. Yeah. But I'm not familiar with the Mills plates, to be honest. I haven't got. Why on earth is?
Yeah, I don't know Mills.
Saying low battery.
Uh-oh. You're pulling a Teflon Todd right now?
I'm pulling a Martin.
Oh yeah, Martin runs out of batteries too. Look, I got these $1 plates right here that my wife talked me into getting at the dollar store that I still haven't opened yet. And this dollar zombie kit that I still haven't opened yet. For some reason I've been picking up these crappy. I got the bunch of crappy non-Lego stuff. But whatever. I like the mug.
Take care, Julio, the trooper, or Julio.
Take it easy, Julio. Appreciate it, man. We'll talk soon. And let's see. Austin says he's got the same mug color, and I use it as a pencil holder because of the same reason. Yeah. Walking and chewing gum are challenging. Yep. Yeah, I will. Yep. Yep. Everyone's having the same problem with this cup.
It is what it is.
So, you know what? My sister-in-law got it for me. It was with love, and I love my sister-in-law.
That's right.
That's
it.
Woman. I have learned to drink out of this. You've got to learn. You've got You gotta just sip right on the.
All right.
We're good. I have to think about my drinking a little more than I'd like to, but you know.
I thankfully I have no trouble with my imperial mug.
Yeah, I didn't bring another mug with me, but fortunately I can rotate them out.
She can't rotate the plate around. That's interesting. It might be because if you've put things inserted into the plate and you try to rotate it, those things that you're not selecting are not allowing it to rotate. So it can be tricky. Studio is definitely tricky. And if you have knowledge of design software, whether it's LDD, which I know John B. Toys has, AutoCAD, which I had, or any other kind of software with limitations like that, then you'll have an easier time in studio.
I'm not laughing at you, Rick.
I know. I find your lack of coffee disturbing. I love it.
I'm not. I think Adnan's just here to disturb me. he gets me laughing all the time. When you're rendering, say like a build like the first one you entered in, how long did that render take for you?
The APC, again, I was probably at that time rendering at higher resolution before I learned that there was a lower resolution. Mm-hmm. That was taking 20 or so hours per image. Oh, not hours, sorry. Minutes per image.
Okay.
Yeah,
what kind of computer were you running?
It's a Commodore. It's a Commodore. I never stopped. Yeah, I never upgraded. I still use my 64. But no. It's a decent computer. It's not a supercomputer, but it's decent. It has the power.
Which people also, what you need to know going in with Studio, you do need a computer that is equipped to work with Studio. It is a bit of a hefty program. There's a lot of imagery, obviously, that you're working with in the rendering, so that it gets the more polished look, so that it doesn't look like a 3D rendered or 3D non-rendered image on your screen, as like a raw screen. So yeah, you do need a little bit of a bulkier PC or Mac. And if you don't have it, then man, it's really rough to try to do any kind of digital design.
It is. You need a hefty computer. I just want to, before Adnan's question goes away, he asked if I rebuilt any part of the APC after designing it in studio. The answer is no. I just never got around to it, and I need to. And this is part of this year. That's part of my plan this year, is to finally make my very first Bricklink order. I've never ordered off Bricklink. So I'm going to make my very first.
You never ordered off of Bricklink?
Not once. Nope.
So wait, you do all these designs, well, but you haven't built too many of the ones that you've built in.
That's right.
Okay. Now, do you plan on throwing? Because here's what we'll get into, of course, throughout this series going forward. You can throw your builds into the Bricklink stores, and it'll you'll be able to put it right from there and all that.
That's part of what I do when I make the instructions. You upload the parts list as a certain file format into Bricklink. It builds your parts list, and then it will automatically select which stores to buy the parts from for the least expensive part price. But the problem is it'll select stores from like Europe, where you'll pay more in shipping. So I usually limit mine to North America, where I'll pay a little more for the part but less for the shipping, and it will get to me quicker. So,
and that's the dance you got to play with Bricklink, and that's also something that we're going to go a little bit further into. I have Brian, St. Louis Bricks. He's going to walk us through some Bricklink stuff coming up.
Awesome. I need the help. Definitely. Yeah. Brett's helped me out a few times with how to use it, and he's a gold mine of information with that for sure. And Mystery of Making, hilarious. You're in for a treat with Bricklink, Rick. Let me know if you want to send a voice message note screaming the first time. Yeah. So I have used it to set up the parts list to confirm that they work, so that when I do sell the people the instructions, I know I'm not going to get like, it's not working. Right. But I have never hit the buy button. So
yeah. There are a couple questions that I forgot about. Sorry that we got to chatting, and then I don't even know if Kate's still in here right now, but she wrote, as a builder, Brick Huntress, by the way, for those
Yes.
of you that know her by name, is what is something you would like to get better at? And by the way, be sure to check out Kate on Wednesdays here on Back to Brick, 6 p.m. All right.
Really, you need to be there for that. It's going to be amazing. Her work is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I wish. I mean, the size of her pieces is just, it's like
Unreal. Yeah.
It's unreal.
I love
you know,
she posts photos of herself standing next to him because it just gives the scale and you're like,
it's like, what? And I've seen photos, like I've seen photos of her when she's at the show and she's won awards at the shows.
Yeah.
And it's just like these massive mosaics all lined up. And if I was at a show, that's where I would go right away. I'd be like,
double the size of this thing.
yeah.
4 of them.
Yeah, all lined up.
It's like, what are you doing?
I know. So to answer Kate's question, what I would like to get better at, first, this isn't really a designing thing, but I'd like to get better. And it's not that I'm not good at it, but I'd like to finally get organized, which I'm working towards here. And I think once I get organized here, I will be much better or efficient at building MOCs in real life. Mm-hmm. So that's a part of my goal for 2020. I'd like to get better at seeing my digital builds through to fruition. So actually buying the parts, building the model, and then hopefully one day bringing them to a show.
Which would be phenomenal. And there's one that I'm really, really, really hoping that you do that with.
I know which one it is. I know which one.
Yeah. I've been asking about that one for a while. For those of you that don't know, you have probably a better photo of it. You showed it a little bit earlier. Yeah. But for those of you that didn't see, I sat on this photo for like a week, maybe or longer. I don't know, when you sent it to me before Halloween, before you posted it, and I was just like, "What are you gonna post a photo?"
I know, you were dying.
So he did the Psycho House, guys, right? On Brick. But check this out, the best one. Look, he put lights in it, man. He put lights in it. It's amazing.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I want here's how it looks with light. It's pristine.
It's a beefy MOC. It is beefy. And
how many pieces are we talking?
Oh, goodness. The house is somewhere around the 6,000 piece range, and the mountain is another 2,000. It's big.
That's as big as the Coliseum almost right there.
Yeah, it's big. It's one of the reasons why I haven't gone ahead and just bought all the pieces. Although I met a few AFOLs at a local place right before Christmas, and I was able to get a whole bag of 1 by various lengths plates.
Ooh,
so I'm going to keep going back to that place and slowly but surely building up the inventory and then finally build it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, Kate's like, hey, Kate, come on, let's do it. I'm totally in. We got to get him out here to Bricks Cascade in March, and we'll force him down to and make him buy bricks. I got a couple more questions here real quick. One that was an older one that I apologize, Mr. Brickster, that I hadn't gotten to. He wanted to walk us through the process of putting out instructions, and that's something that I think that we'll probably be getting to as we go along here. Unless there's something that you want to pop onto right now. I don't know if you have some time devoted to it later on.
Me? No, I'm good. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. There's only one other person on the screen as far as I can tell. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's asking about you putting out instructions about the process of it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. I was reading a bit of a question from Scott. You
like my wife.
Yeah, plans to do the motel, yes, but not before I do other things. And then Brick Attic was just saying, build your killer. Thank you very much. Okay, so back to the question. John,
Austin.
ask it. Yeah, Austin, sorry. Ask it again.
Mr. Brickster asking about can you walk us through what was more of can you walk us through the process of putting out instructions? And I didn't know if you had something going forward because we have 3 more episodes, and
I think we'll save that for a separate discussion. And that's not to say that I don't want to answer the question, but we do have to talk about something in the next 3 segments. So
we are going very But like, you know, we're not. I don't think we're taking anything away from what
Thank you,
we have.
Gulf Coast Bricks. Thank you.
So, yeah, it's. Oh, by the way, for those people who are asking about the who mentioned the Hellraiser Cube, this is what we're talking about right here.
Yeah. Do you want me to show it on? I can show it on my screen if you want to.
Yeah, you got it way better than I do, and you probably have the lit up version like right there. Look at that thing. Gosh.
So I'm actually gonna open it right from my.
I'm gonna show you my favorite shot, if you don't mind.
Absolutely, you go right ahead, man.
I love this last shot, and it's because of the detail work.
Yeah, the lighting and
Yeah, the detail work is amazing.
Thanks.
And I got people saying, "Well, that thing looks like it's from Hellraiser." I'm like, "Yep, that's because it's from Hellraiser."
That is literally from Hellraiser. So here we go. Hopefully the phone won't die, but
yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. See, I can just sit. This is why I can sit and do this for a couple hours right now.
So this started out as mosaics.
Yeah.
So this was the first one.
Well, I remember you were pretty like obsequious with your
I was very vague. I just sort of said, here's another mosaic, and then here's a third mosaic. And one person actually messaged me when I uploaded this one and said, I know what you're doing, and we have such sites to show you. And as soon as he said that, I was like, that's awesome. He knows.
Can we tell that person?
I forgot the name of the person,
okay,
but he knew. So there's that. There's one of the shots that you're talking about.
That's the one right there. That's the money shot for me right there. That top part is just brilliant work.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
It is all really brilliant. It's God.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Now look at the dimension it adds to that side there on the left. It's just wow, man. It really does give it that 3 dimension.
Yeah.
And you can tell the detail work. That's the side that I'm obsessed with.
This side right here, yeah.
Because there's just it's not clumsy at all. It's really refined. Wow. That's brilliant. Now, what kind of scale are we talking about with that?
I would say that, well, it's pretty, we can just count, but these are 3 by, how big are those? 4 by 4, no, 3 by 3 outside corners plus an extra stud. So you're looking at 4 by 4 here.
Okay, so we're kind of Rubik's Cube-ish.
Yeah, you got 4 times 3, so it's 12 by 12, so 144. So basically it's 12 studs by 12 studs by 12 studs cubed.
Gotcha. That's man. Oh, that would be such a beauty. That would be a definite desk piece.
It's actually 14. There's a 6 and a 6, and then 2, so it's 14 by 14 cubed.
Okay.
So it is literally almost scale perfect to the real deal.
Wow, that is a beautiful build. Now, how many do you clearly have a piece count on that?
I do. Check this out.
What am I looking at? Hold on a second. I've seen it.
That's the inside. That's a work in progress inside view of the cube.
That is not okay. That is not what I thought I was looking at. I thought I was looking at something else. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's insane, dude.
Isn't that wild? That's wild, eh?
That is so cool. So wait, are those the art
cones.
Plates?
Yeah.
Are those art plates that you're using up top there as well? And then the cones are no. Oh, those are snot. Okay, I got it. Okay. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of snot going on in here. These are cones sticking out to give the sort of spiked appearance, and then this is 2 4 quarter domes times 2,
right?
Inverted, and then a light. I lit up the brick in the middle, so it creates this appearance.
Yeah, no. When you brought it closer, it looked like at first it looked like the square art pieces for the mosaics. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the top and the bottom looked like that, but then when you brought it closer and I saw the snot, wow, yeah, okay, that's definitely not. That's harder than a plate.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's cool.
That's really cool. That's a brilliant build.
These are all you can see these are all my mocks, so it's kind of a long.
This is where I keep
them all. Yeah. Let's see what else we got in here. Am I losing you?
I'm here. I'm sorry. My alarm was going off to take my.
Okay.
No, my indigestion meds. But so how many pieces is that?
The cube?
Yeah.
I don't remember offhand, but it's thousands of pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be because the amount of tiny pieces that you've got used in there,
it's like 3,000, I think.
That sounds about right. Wow, which is almost the same size as the Home Alone house. It's 4,000 almost pieces. So wow, think about that. And
it's all the little,
and it's in a box about that big. So like. Yeah. That's insane. That's so cool. That's maniacal is what it is. Well, awesome, dude. Let's see if I got some more questions here real quick. What would be your number one requested feature or fix for studio if you could? And that is from Scott Hugh.
You want to hear my number one?
Oh, here it is.
Automatic instruction maker. And I'd be like, that's it. I'm never leaving.
Do you think that's ever going to happen?
Take care, Adnan. Thanks for sticking around, bud. No, I don't, because it's so customized. It's so it's up to the user to decide. I mean, if you wanted, they could spit out a very generic thing, but it may not be the way that you want the build to progress. Yeah. Take care, Adnan. Thanks for sticking around, man.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Crap. I'll see you in like 12 hours, bud.
I'm gonna do my best to tune in for that. I'm at work at that time.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're doing it at a weird time. Clearly he and
but I'll watch it back. I'll watch it back.
Yeah, we'll be reposting it. But I mean, the thing is, we got to remember that there's people all around the world. So
like, 100%.
Like Lena, she does she's at her lunch and learn. I love it. Which we ran a little late today. Sorry about that. if you're still watching, yeah, this is what was I gonna say? The actual making of the instructions seems like it would be kind of difficult for the computer to process that properly, or the program to process that properly.
It would be difficult. It would take a lot of programming, and it would probably be like a starting framework, and then you could go in and tweak it how you wanted it. But
sure, because there's times in Matthias is going to walk us through this because from beginning to end with studio, but there's so many times when you try to do these builds and then you find out, oh my gosh, these pieces actually don't go together that way, or the build go together that way. Yeah. So those are speed bumps that we'll be going over here in the episodes and whatnot. I'm sure you've got your own horror stories to chat about forward. So
you're gonna get studio from my perspective and studio from his perspective. So that's great. You're sort of it's perfect. And Adnan. Exactly.
I don't know if you guys noticed, everyone, but there's a little bit of a digital vibe going on here. I think Floor and Kate are really the only ones that are not digital builders per se. I'm not to say that they're not digital builders, but they're not primary, digital. Right. But I did have a little bit of a vibe. I didn't throw that out there, but it's
nice work.
5 out of the 7 are digital. Billy's not digital. I mean, he does customized minifigs, but he does do a little bit of digital stuff.
Hold on. Quick question. Is there a computer keyboard shortcut to duplicate a part? Yes. Control-C, Control-V.
Oh, I see Control-C right here from, Ministry Making. Okay, boom, there you go. Mine would be automatic with angle plates like a circle. Ooh, that sounds circle making, of course, which is everyone's, bone of contention with trying to make anything circular, because we're working with 90-degree pieces into a circle is difficult. So, but it's obviously they have their curved pieces that help out.
Right.
But making the technical builds that you want to make, it's very difficult to do. So, and which is why I love geeking out, looking at who was it? What's his name? HAC. He does all those. He's got that weird Iron Man mask, and he's sitting back. He's got 30,000 followers. He always does Marvel rebuilds or whatever. his NPU. I'm like going, oh my. And I'll message Ryan. I'm like, did you just use it? He's like, what are you doing, bro? I'm like, why are you messaging me back? I forget his name though. It's HAC something. He's a genius builder. So anyways, what do we got going forward here, sir? What are we doing?
Well, in the next show, I think I'll probably break down a mock or two in terms of some of the techniques I used to build them. So I kind of touched on that a little bit here, but I'll get more in depth with some of those techniques. The third show, we'll start to talk about Studio and how to use it. And of course, they'll probably already have that lesson from a couple of others in the show by then. But I'll talk about how I use it. Guess what, guys? I have built a Mills Plate in Studio. Way to go, Snow Lake! Congratulations. That's awesome.
No help from me.
There you go. Guess what? I did it. That's awesome. Honestly, that is a great feeling to finally achieve what you were trying to achieve in Studio is great.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah. Control-C and Control-V work just like they do on any other Windows-based program, and it's perfect. Just type in. You don't even have to do what?
On my computer, I can just type C, and this copy function
is activated, so you don't even have to use Control. Oh, right.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's on mine as well, but I don't have a MacBook.
So is it that it's a MacBook, or has he set up hotkeys?
Mine, I have a function key if I have mine set up that way.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So now here's where I have a bit of an advantage in Studio. I am lightning fast in AutoCAD. So my
muscle memory
and also hand-eye, or at least ambidextrousness is really working for me. So I can work on the keyboard and the mouse at the same time, and things are flying around and stuff's happening. So it's good. That's all good. Anyway,
Arnold says, oh, he got the builder. I can't pronounce his name. Hachiroku. That's the guy.
Hachiroku is an amazing Spanish builder. Love his
guy right
awesome.
That guy.
Cool.
30,000 followers. He does like this one. Wait, he does crazy parts use. Hold on. Like this one, I was like, I messaged today. I was like, dude, that looks like the cover of an Iron Maiden album. He's like, which one? And I was like, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, bro.
That's awesome.
Such a dork.
Yeah, I love discovering new builders. Well, this has been a lot of fun, John.
Yeah, buddy. I'm stoked. I'm glad that we did a little freeform. I know that we're gonna do a little bit more of an intro with a bunch of the other builders coming up here. Some of them have more. We're going to dive right in, but I know that we didn't. We did like with the first series. I did like kind of a set of intro shows prior. I didn't really want to do that this time just because I wanted to have a good enough break between the two, and I figure, you know. If we need to have the 4 episodes to crunch everything in, we'll do that. Otherwise, we can introduce you to our crowd, me to your crowd, so on and so forth, so that we get that familiarity with one another. You know, this is the first time I'm seeing you in my life, so I want to get comfortable with you as a human being.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
We got a question from Ministry of Making. Rick, are there any themes that you haven't done that you would like to have a go with?
Wait, here we go.
It's tough to narrow down a theme. I think what I'm going to try to do is continue on with my initial desire, and that was to create movie mocks. So mocks that revolve around my favorite movies, other movies that I like, that sort of thing. Theme-wise, I've done a little bit of space. I did those 4 micro builds. I've done some Christmas stuff. I did a rocket, some G.I. Joe. I'm all over the place. I like to go in 8 million different directions. I don't like to be hyper focused on any one style or anything like that. So.
Rick still has his first set.
I do.
Yeah, he showed us yesterday actually. Well, for those eyeballs that saw it, those videos don't exist as far as anyone's concerned. Those videos from yesterday. That was a hot mess.
Arnold is asking if I created the APC from Alien. I did. It's Aliens, and I just showed it at the beginning of this, Arnold. So you can go back and rewatch this, and you'll see it.
Yeah, it's a really, really, really cool build. Really solid.
I have thought about doing the DeLorean, but there's so many people that have done such an amazing job. I would feel like intimidated, but I can try. I have been thinking about trying the DeLorean.
You should. I mean, great. Yeah, it is. It is probably, I would imagine, up there with Ecto 1. It's probably one of the most mocked. And of course, more mocked now because Ecto 1 clearly has 2-3 sets out. But which is awesome. I'm going to talk to Brent Waller about the freaking Firehouse HQ, which is awesome. But the DeLorean, we were supposed to be getting that as a set.
I heard that, yeah.
And I don't know if that's actually happening. And if it is, like, I think it was crunched into $150 price point or something like that. And I think it's a smaller build, so it should have the same amount of detail, I think, as something like the Ecto 1. So, excuse me, sir, after seeing your level of detail you have.
Far too kind, far too kind. Thank you. I will eventually.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Take it. I really appreciate it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for making it. That's pretty...
Wait, Zach's going to bed? Does that mean he's not building? Good night, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Nova Scotia.
Oh, he's already finished. He's already finished his masterpiece for the night. Now he's off bed.
Yeah, actually, we're probably going to get off here and it's posted.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been doing it
while watching these guys.
That's exactly what I was Zach, we love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Well, cool, man. I'm stoked. We've got another episode coming up on the 16th. Oh, yeah. Oh, Arnold's asking about Knight Rider. That's always...
I would love... Again, there's an amazing Lego Ideas project right now.
There is. And you know who also did a Knight Rider would be... Gotta finish. See, he's doing... I can do it. Good luck, Zach. We'll see.
We know.
But Adnan, UPV, he did Knight Rider mock. That is pretty cool. He was going to put it up on Ideas, but then that
I saw it.
Yeah. Then he put it up, then that other one went up on Ideas, and he's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. So,
yeah, that's...
but he does do Ideas projects. Adnan's a brilliant builder, too. I'm really stoked to chat with him.
Great builders. So many.
Yeah, really are. This whole world is filled with them. It's great. And we've got a good lineup here, too. I'm really stoked for. And, of course,
I just want to quickly say, I didn't even say it the whole time, but hey, Mom, my mom's watching.
Oh, hey. Hi, Miss Brickham. How are you? Pleasure. Thanks so much. I'm sorry that your son's dealing with such an idiot.
Not at all.
But it is an honor to be with your son because he's a very, very good human being and a very, very talented builder. So always A1 and A2 in my book. So we're going to do this again on the 16th, a week from today. Yes, love the Lego community, Arnold. This is I posted both through Back to Brick and on my personal account. Block 23, by the way. That's me. Hi, I'm John. I forgot to do that throughout the whole thing. I introduced you a couple of times, I guess. But we were willy-nilly. Yeah, it's amazing. The Lego community is phenomenal. Yeah. It's the only place in the world where I've ever felt truly accepted for me being me and the ridiculous human being that I am and the crazy passionate rambunctious human being that I am. So and you've assisted with that certainly, not only getting me to get past being the lurker for a year or two and not feeling comfortable coming forward and then doing the live stream, but just our friendship, our banter back and forth in public, but also in private. I value you as a human, and I value you as a builder, and I'm super honored to have you on for Don't Sweat the Lego Technique, buddy.
Oh man, thanks very much, and I totally right back at you, dude.
Thank you.
I greatly appreciate you asking me. I know I kind of was supposed to be part of the first one. I kind of chickened out a bit, but I was ready to come on for the second one, and I'm glad that it happened this way because now it kind of times with my start to Instagram, which is kind of unintentional but cool.
Yeah, I know. That was awesome. That was a nice little happy accident for us all.
Yeah, right.
And I find you, John, met so many lovely people through your channel, and there's heaps of. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind. Appreciate it. That's exactly. Really, honestly, that's what I hope to have my channel, my personal blockhead one, serve a purpose as. And then, of course, now here Back to Brick, Garrett has allowed me to. He's given me free reign of the Ferrari, and here I am just having fun on a daily basis. So I appreciate it, everyone. And Rick, once again, I'm not going to go slobbering too much, but I really do appreciate you, man. And I really look forward to doing this again with you next week on the 16th, again on a Sunday. And stay safe, my friend. Stay healthy. I'm sure I will probably talk to you here in 5-10 minutes because we haven't said it. It's funny. Everyone that I do these live streams with, we're saying goodbye. I'll talk to you soon. And it's like, we're going to talk like
it's the after show. It's the after show.
We're going to end up chatting. Like we're going to post something or we're going to like something. We're going to be on a comment or we're going to message whatever. So I appreciate it. And I look forward to talking to you every time I talk to you, buddy.
Likewise, dude. Take it easy. We'll see you again on the 16th. Everybody be back. It's going to be great.
Awesome. See you, buddy. Take it easy.
Ciao.
All right. Now we'll close it out over here on Back to Brick. We are going to come back here tomorrow night with Adnan. He's going to be UVUPV. Actually, it's not tomorrow night. I said tomorrow night. It's going to be tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. for me. That's Pacific time, 8 a.m. Is Rick still stuck on everyone's screen like mine? But it's 8 a.m. for me, 11 a.m. for the Eastern folks. That's where Adnan is, and that's UVUPV. Make sure to give him a follow. He's the gentleman that did here. Let me pull up all of his stuff. Well, I won't pull up all of his stuff, but here's his page right here. He's got a new Abby. It's his sig fig right there. It's super cool. He did a great job. And then he does all of these super dope album covers. They're really, really, really cool. I don't know. Are we all locked up right now? Because all I see right now is Rick. So let me know if people are still out there. But he also did my logo and the logo for the Brick Bazaar. He did that guy. Boom, boom. I successfully yeeted Rick. Did I give him the boot? I gave Rick the boot. He got kick. He got the kick. Hopefully he doesn't feel like he got the kick, but I could see his lovely smiling face at me. And Adnan did that for me out of nowhere. He's like, "Hey, Merry Christmas, by the way." Boom. So he sent me a logo. I had mentioned that I was doing the Brick Bazaar, and he mentioned doing some design work for me, so I threw that. Okay, I can see you. I still see you, Rick. It's great. It's like you're just kind of chatting at me, but the screen is circling. So, but yeah, we'll be chatting with Adnan tomorrow. That's Monday, 8 a.m. Yes, I know you'll be at work or you'll be asleep or whatever, but I repost these things so you can watch them. You can, oh, by the way, I have found out that you can fast forward on the Instagram videos if you need to. You just got to tap so that the thing pops up and you can kind of tap along. So go past all my crap and get to the important stuff, right? Then moving forward after Adnan on Monday, which by the way, he's going to go through all of his digital builds. He's going to go through the albums. He also has commission work that he did with Time Magazine. It's super dope. He did four issues of Time Magazine covers. So John, why am I still awake? This is your fault. Sorry, UK. and sorry, James. James has been up an awful long time today. You two are doing the thing where neither wants to hang up. It's so true. It really is. Rick and I, we have that bond. And then Tuesday, moving forward, we've got Billy of it's B_M_4, I believe, and he does Bricks and Banter podcast. He does really. I guess I could probably be showing you people. I say that's so terrible of me. Not you people, friends. We are. Billy. He does those. These are older ones. He made me aware of that. He's like, you keep showing the older ones. He's like, I don't care. I love them, but I got a bunch of new stuff. And I'm like, oh, I get lost in people's pages. So, but that's Billy right there. He does the Bricks and Banter podcast. He also does these customizations of minifigs. He's going to be on Tuesdays, and that's 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. He is a fun guy. I'm really looking forward. Everyone, all of these people are fun. It's fantastic. And then, of course, we've got Kate on Thursdays. We've all chatted about her today. She is fantastic. Her mosaics, these just do not do them justice. You have to go to her page, Brick Huntress, and check out the videos that she has for these. She walks through and does the video, and you can see the greebling that she has for these mosaics. It's absolutely superb. It's beautiful. These photos don't do it justice. So she's going to walk us through how she works on her mosaics. And she also does retail with her mosaics, which is awesome. Commission work, birthdays, Christmases, awesome stuff. Rick, I still see you, by the way. There's something up with my phone. We had this issue yesterday of something going on. So, and then Thursdays, we've got Matthias, MB Mox. He's the guy that won Tiny Masters Season 1 with that guy right there. That little Snow White build. He did the Polar Express here. This one, I believe, is from Dragon Ball. So he does all these in digital, right? He does studio design. He starts them all in digital and throws them from studio into Bricklink and then buys the pieces and builds them at home. And he's going to walk us through that entire process. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, there you are, Rick. Yeah, I still see your face. So he's going to walk us through that entire process. And if you can, download Studio before Thursday because he's going to walk us through. He wants you to build with him. You don't have to order pieces. You don't have to physically order it. But he would like you to build with him. And if you get a chance to build with Matthias, he's a pretty brilliant builder. So really cool stuff. He's going to be 2 p.m. on Thursdays, 5 p.m. Eastern. So there you have it. Then we go back to Australia and we say hello to Fleur. Fleur is awesome. Fleur, if you don't know Fleur, then you should go and introduce yourself to Fleur Watkins. She's a fantastic human being. She is fun. She is humorous. She is sweet, and she's a very, very talented builder. She was on Lego Masters Australia as well. She put that together with her partner on Lego Masters Australia. And these mocks, those are hers. Well, actually, I don't know. Did she get rid of that mock? No, that's not the one she donated, but she did donate a mock. She's a brilliant mocker. She just showed at Bricksvention in Australia. So she's going to stop by and she's going to have 4 episodes with us as well on Fridays. And that is going to be really early for me. But you might be getting ready for work. It's going to be 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. Why is it so early for me? Because A, I'm up that early every day. I wake up between 2 and 3 every day. And Fleur is in Australia, so we had to make it work. So 18-hour difference. This is what we're doing. So that is on Fridays. And then Saturdays to close out the week, we have Alex. Yes, I did refer to him as Adwin, but we are no longer doing that because we have Adnan and Adwin, and that is in my head, and I cannot fix it. So we're going to stick with Alex because that is his real name. And Alex is on Saturdays. He's going to be at 11:30 a.m. my time. So that is what? 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to walk through the Home Alone set. That guy right there. That's that. Can you see it? Oh, boop, there it is. That's it. We're going to walk through that. He designed that. He was the fan designer of that set idea, right? So we're going to walk through the entire process of how he started it to getting it to 10,000 votes or supporters, and to how it became a set on your shelves and to a set on your, right here. Boom. And it also has a very, very cool new ideas project out. It's the Polar Express. It's built. He has it brick built. It's not just an ideas thing that he submitted, digital ideas, whatnot. He brick built it. It's around his Christmas tree going around, and he's got it all animatronic. It's awesome. It's very cool. Alex is a fun guy too. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We have some history in terms of the Home Alone set and also how we met. So I'm very, very much looking forward to rehashing that with my buddy Alex. And yeah, so that's Don't Sweat the Lego Technique Series 2. Right on. We're 1 episode in. I remember way back when we did Don't Sweat the Lego Technique Series 1. And we got to episode 25, and I said, can you believe it? We all got all the way to episode 25. Well, here we are again. And if we do this right, this is episode 1 of 28. And I'm sorry that y'all have to see me 28 days in a row. But you can move past me. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate it. It's going on 2 hours. Thank you so much to everyone who has hung out. Thank you to everyone who saw the first series. It was really awesome. how did you get that Lego and how long has it been? How did I get into Lego? Oh man. That goes back to my childhood, from presents and whatnot from my parents. But as an adult, how did I get into it? I bought that Volkswagen right there, and it got me hooked. And I never went back. I bought that about 4 years ago, and well, I got 2 rooms now full of Lego. Well, somewhat full of Lego, but enough. My wife is certainly telling me I have enough. But there's never enough Lego, and anyone who knows that, or anyone who knows Lego knows that there's never enough Lego. So thank you so much again. Thank you to everyone who watched Don't Sweat the Lego Technique Series 1. If you do want to watch those, if you're curious about what those went through, we had some amazing builders, and they're timeless, really, because the builds, the techniques are something that you can use. Diagon Alley will be here soon. Yeah, I have been told by James that is my next purchase, so I will be getting Diagon Alley. But yeah, please go and check out the first series. Here, I will show you actually real quick how you can do it, because I know that some folks have asked me how to get to the old series, quote unquote, the old series. Oh man, I'm gonna show my face, but what an ugly bug. So you see that triangle right there? It looks like the play button on a remote controller or whatever. You tap that bad boy. Whoops, there we go. You tap that bad boy on the back to brick screen. Look, I'm live. You tap that and you hit series over here, right in the corner. Pops up, Talking Brick, Don't Sweat the Lego Technique, and there they all are. You got them all, 25 of them. For some reason, Rowan's is down in the bottom, number 21. I don't know why. It is. They're all in order. That really bugs me that one's not. But they're all there, and you can all look at them. They're great. They're and I don't say that because I'm in them. That's the part that's not so good. I just happen to be fortunate enough to know some of these folks and ask some of the right questions, and they have all the right answers. And if not the right answers, some really cool answers. Kelly will blow your mind. Check out her episodes. Zach will melt your brain. They're just some really good ones. So thank you so much again. I know I've said it a million times, but it's really, really amazing to be able to do this. And it's really an honor to be able to present something like this to the Lego community, and with these amazing and talented humans and builders. So thank you again. I appreciate it. I'll be posting this guy up. This all 2 hours of this behemoth. I'll be posting it up, and we'll be doing this again here, literally in 12 hours with Adnan, UVUPV at UVUPV. Make sure to give him a follow. He's great. He's a fantastic guy, and he's a fantastic builder. So give him a follow. We'll be catching up with him tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern. He's going to walk us through his digital builds, albums, commissions, and he's got some Lego ideas stuff as well. So until then, just don't sweat the Lego technique. Okay, bye bye.